Hopefully the audio's back. I appreciate Jax. Big shout out to Jax, not only for being my 700th subscriber, but also for letting me know that my audio is bad. Anyways, vegetable soup. That's what I was gonna do. Vegetable soup. No, roasted vegetable soup. Now here's the thing. Here's the plan. Let me get the lights on real quick. The plan is for a very not only do I have a very low battery on my phone, but I started. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we were muted, but I'm glad you helped me fix the audio. It's just sometimes YouTube does this. Many times it does it. What I was trying to say is, I'm gonna grill some vegetables, and I'm gonna make a soup out of it. Now, vegetable soup is not the most appealing sounding meal, but we will make it taste amazing. That's the beauty of cooking, right? You know, I remember eating a lot of bad food from my parents, and I do love my parents. But, you know, they were doing their best. They didn't have the time to check out recipes. They were just whipping up stuff together, and they're like, they're children. They don't even know what good food tastes like. But the reality is that children do know what good food tastes like, and you can ruin a child's life forever if you don't start making them real good food from the beginning. And because then they're gonna grow up having a perception of what a certain dish tastes like because it was introduced in a horrible way, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, I don't like this vegetable because it tastes like, I don't know, it tastes disgusting." But it's because they were just never eating good food. You should play Trail Makers. No, right now we're gonna do some cooking. That's what we're gonna do. But thank you for the suggestion. Okay, we're gonna roast 2 tomatoes. We're gonna roast some bell peppers. We're gonna roast all my vegetables that I have. Plenty of vegetables. It's gonna be a delicious soup, and hopefully we have some leftover soup. We got 2 tomatoes. We're gonna put them in whole in my griddle. We're just gonna start grilling everything. I did say roasted. I know I said roasted. This isn't really roasting, but it's convenient. That's what it is. Maybe I should have called a grilled, not even a grilled, pan fried, griddle fried vegetable soup. Anyways, I've been looking at my roster of videos, and I've been doing a lot of vegetable dishes. You know, it's like I'm doing vegetarian dishes without even knowing. Anyways, here's the dish. Here's the vegetables I'm using. These are frozen, so that's why I said I can't really make anything with frozen vegetables other than a good soup. So once you roast your vegetables, no one's gonna even know they were frozen. Right? Am I right? Let's give them a good char. Look at that. That's looking beautiful. Are they all going to fit in here? Maybe not. It looks like they're not all going to fit there. I don't want to get another pan dirty, but it looks like I am going to have to use another pan dirty. It's fine. Let's get this one dirty too. It looks like this is going to contain our liquids for it to be a good soup. All right, so let's get this going. More olive oil in our pan. And here we have more frozen vegetables. We have zucchini, cauliflower. We have more zucchini, basically zucchini, cauliflower. We have bell pepper, green bell pepper, yellow bell peppers, more cauliflower, 2 fresh tomatoes. Just 2 fresh tomatoes for me to remember that I'm going to add more tomatoes. I'm basically going to add maybe 2 tomato cans. If I have tomato soup, I'm going to add my tomato soup in there. Because I'm picturing in my head a red soup. Is it going to be red? I don't know. I hope it is. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of cooking. Imagination, and try to cook with whatever you got. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we can work with. We don't have anything there. We have soup. Let's start with our soup. We have tomato soup. Let's go. We're gonna add a can of tomato soup. See, sometimes it's a weekday. You don't want to spend money, or you don't have the money. You don't want to go out, and you don't want to spend too much time also in the kitchen. So try to find the ingredients that make it accessible and easy. At this point, the tomato soup is going to be delicious. I might add a tomato sauce while I'm at it. Tomato sauce or tomato paste? Maybe a tomato paste, just so it gets like really good and red. Anyways, what's in my tomato soup ingredients? I don't even know. I don't usually eat this, but I was actually inspired by a can of tomato soup to make this dish. I was like, people actually eat tomato soup? Let me know if you like tomato soup. Let me start this for. I like whole. Do you like tomato soup in a can? Do you like tomato soup? Tomato. How do you write tomato? Pomodoro. Tomato soup. From a can. Nah, just tomato soup. That's too specific. Anyways, I was inspired by a tomato soup because I didn't grow up eating tomato soup, but my wife did, and she said a good tomato soup and a grilled cheese sandwich, that sounds delicious. And I said, yes, but how about, hear me out, how about instead of a can of tomato soup, yeah, we can start with this is our inspiration, but this is not going to be our full meal. How about we actually make some roasted veggies, we puree them, right? And we turn them into a soup. We add our tomato soup to it. We add more tomato paste to it. We add some chicken bouillon, or if you have some chicken stock, add some chicken stock. How about we add some aromatics, like maybe some bay leaf. We puree everything, remove the bay leaves. And then we accompany this amazing soup, nice and cozy soup, with a grilled cheese sandwich. How about that? That's a great weekday dinner. Huh? You getting your veggies? You getting your little grilled cheese, you know? Your little comforting food. I think it's a good comfort food. Anyways, let's get back to this. Our these things are frozen, so they're just releasing so much water at the moment. We're gonna continue until I start getting a burnt marks, because that's what I want. I want those burnt marks. Soup, actually, I'm spicy soup kit. Oh, and we're gonna add a little bit of heat. Thank you for that. Let's add some heat. Let's see what kind of heat we have. Just one heat. We're not trying to make a super spicy sauce, super spicy soup. Well, we're gonna add just a little bit of a kick. And now that you mention it, my mind is just going crazy. I'm gonna start adding more ingredients to this soup. One jalapeno, let's wash it. I know I said it's a simple soup, but you gotta start adding a little bit more vegetables. All right. We need some onion, because now I want to start making a stock. It's gonna be a faux stock because I don't have chicken. I'm just gonna add. I'm gonna add chicken bouillon, but we can always make it better. Start making your stock a little aromatic with some what's that green stuff? That green vegetable that's very fibrous. You can eat it with peanut butter. Can anyone let me know what that is? Yeah, they say it has negative calories. It's really crunchy. Celery. That's right, celery. All right, I got some onion, I got some celery. How about some cilantro? Now, here's my trick. Mexican in the house right here. If you want to make your food taste Mexican, just add a little cilantro. That's it. No biggie. Add a little cilantro. There you go. You're eating Mexican food. All right, looks like everyone's had tomato soup. I like that. Let's check on our vegetables. Are they getting roasted enough? They're not getting roasted enough. Oh, look at that. We have a little bit of browning. There's a little browning right there. But not brown enough. Let's keep going. Roast everything appropriately. There you go. Roast it. Get all that water out of there. Concentrate those flavors. See, this cauliflower is going to go bad. I'm glad I froze it. And we're gonna revive it. We're not wasting in this house. We don't waste food in this house. Oh, this is smelling delicious. Now I'm tempted to add salt right now. And I'm gonna add salt. I wasn't going to, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt. I wasn't going to because I'm gonna make a chicken stock, and the chicken bouillon is salty. And that's just gonna do it. That's just gonna be salty now. Okay, and then I'm not gonna add black pepper because you won't even taste the black pepper. Because I added a jalapeno. For me, in my head, this is my black pepper, the jalapeno. This one right here, it's got that kick. It's got that aroma. I want you to know that when you're eating this food, you're like, there's some jalapeno in here. You know? Anyway, this is roasting deliciously. All the juices are still coming out. I can still feel everything a little bit cold, but it'll be done quick. At this point, I want to release this and put it over here because I want to create a little chicken stock over here. So I'm going to create a little chicken stock. Let me get that off the flame. Just my little aromatics, celery and onion. Oh, and garlic. Let's go. You know, I said this was going to be a simple dish, and we're going to keep it simple, all right? Let me see. Oh, this is leek. This is an onion. Oh, no, it is green onion. It looks like a leek. That's a chunky green onion. One chunky green onion is good enough. This will be enough. Oh, it's going to be delicious. Let's go. Just very thin. Very thin. We're going to saute this deliciously. I'm going to saute it in some butter. Because I want a soup with body. When people describe a food and they say, oh, this has body to it, they're referring to fattiness, right? It's fatty. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw in some of this green onion. Just one green onion. You know what? I'm right here. I'm going to throw in some celery too. Let me see. Just a little bit of celery, There you go, Celery comes here to save the day. Celery is just aromatic and delicious. If you're making a soup, whenever I'm making a soup, I always gotta make sure there's celery in whatever soup I'm making. Well, I mean, if I'm making a pozole or a birria, maybe I'm not putting celery, but majority of the soups, there's gonna be celery. All right, there you go. Let's come over here. I do have an injured wrist, if you're wondering. There's already some residual oil in that pan, but I'm gonna search for a little bit of butter. Butter. Come here, let me show you. I can smell something burning, so I'm gonna check on those vegetables right now. That was maybe a tablespoon of butter. Doing good. Let's check on our vegetables. Something's burning, but there's still a lot of water, so I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned about anything like actually burning. There's still a lot of water underneath. And at this point, my veggies have become from frozen veggies to steamed veggies. I don't want steamed veggies. I want roasted veggies. You know, even if I tried to roast these veggies on open flames, it would have been very hard because they're frozen, right? Another good way to roast the veggies in the oven, right? High heat. But at this point, I'm not even concerned. I'm not concerned. I'm going to blend it also. So I'm not even that concerned. What do we have here? Delicious butter, green onion, celery. What do we got here? Maybe add a little bit of garlic because that's what my grandma told me to add some garlic. I'm just doing what my grandma told me. I'm just doing what I've seen on TV. That's all I do. There you go. Get a little bit of garlic. If you don't have fresh garlic, throw in some garlic powder. Don't be afraid of the garlic powder. Sometimes I use garlic powder, sometimes I use fresh garlic. If I have fresh garlic, I'll use fresh garlic. That's what I do. Right? I do have both. Let me see. Let me see. Get that in there. Oh, my hand hurts. If you guys don't know what mama wrist is, mama wrist tendonitis. That's what I got. Basically, my thumb got sore. My thumb got sore from holding my baby for too long. I've been taking care of my baby. Stay at home dad. No? All right. Big thumbs up for stay at home dad? No? Okay. Anyway, so I've been holding my baby for like a week or two, and I got tendonitis on my thumb. Man, like, it's so ridiculous, like, to say it. Best YouTuber dad, let's go. I like that. It's so ridiculous to say that I got tendonitis and my finger hurts because I was holding my baby. But it's true, it does hurt. It hurts a lot. I can actually compare it to a toothache. I don't wish a toothache to anybody, but that's what it hurts like. Like, I went to the doctor said, so on a scale from 1 to 10, how much does the pain go? 10 being the worst, and I'm like, this is like at a 10, doc. Hey doc, this is like at a 10, give me something. And he's like, I got this Amazon link. I got this Amazon link for this wristband and get some ibuprofen. I'm like, what? What am I paying my healthcare for? My healthcare insurance for? For me to go to Amazon and buy my own my own wristband? Anyways, it's all good. What's up, BJ3? Nice, bro. See you cooking. Send back memories. Dude, I'm making some, I'm making a veggie soup, a vegetable soup, and I should be done very quickly. This is looking delicious. Roasted garlic, roasted onion, roasted celery. I'm gonna add some water. I'm gonna add chicken stock, some water, chicken stock, because I didn't prep. I didn't really have chicken stock ready. But if you have actual chicken stock, more power to you. We're on high speed. We're gonna add some water. Water. We're gonna add a chicken flavor, or what I like to call it, Grandma's little secret. Grandma used to put this on everything. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like 4 tablespoons. That's a lot of tablespoons. If I've seen tablespoons. Anyway, let's start mixing. There's butter in here. There's chicken flavor. There's celery. Great aroma from the celery. Great aroma from my onion, from my garlic. That is delicious. Let's taste. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, I can sell that. I can sell that at a restaurant for like $1. Anyways, let's check out my vegetables. Go back and check my vegetables. The vegetables are looking kind of good. You know what I just realized? Maybe I got tendonitis from holding this camera. I never made that connection. Maybe it was never from actually holding my baby. It was from holding this camera way too long. Shoot. The doctor said, so what kind of things have you been doing? You've been injuring? Have you been getting struck by a hammer or something? I'm like, no, it's the baby. But I never told her because I'm holding this camera too much. Anyways, my vegetables, although not roasted appropriately, I'm gonna have to move on and start blending. Check this out. I mean, look at this. Look at this, right? I'm looking for burn marks. I couldn't find a single burn mark, but the show must go on. So I'm just gonna start blending. Time is moving, time is ticking, and I need untick it. Okay, we got my blender. Put this away. Lower my chicken stock. Lower the temperature of my chicken stock. Let me get my blender. Come with me. I don't want to leave you hanging out. I want to leave you alone. Scary world out there. And I can show off my pantry. Yeah, it needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of organizing. But anyways, let's get back. I got my blender in the pantry. Very inconvenient part. I should have put it somewhere else. But anyways. Best view in the house. You guys love this view. I love this view. You know, for a sociopath like myself, and I rewatch my videos. I always like to see this when I rewatch my videos. It's like, ooh, great view. I get to see all the action in the house. So we're going in here. We got some cauliflower, some bell pepper, some zucchini, a little bit of jalapeno. Jalapeno is gonna be our aromatic. Oh, that's spicy. I don't know if I should put it in here. Maybe I'll add half of it. That's a spicy jalapeno. All right, half a jalapeno, because that is a spicy jalapeno. All right, there you go. Bell pepper, tomato, all in. We're doing good. Zucchini. What else are we adding? Zucchini, cauliflower. Ooh, we are bringing our fiber level up. Big shout out to everyone who takes care of their colon and they add a little vegetable in their life. If you're not eating vegetables, what are you doing? Add a little vegetable in your life. Come on now. What is your favorite vegetable? That's a good poll. Let me start this poll. I like polls. Let me do another poll. What's your favorite vegetable? Favorite veggie. Everyone's got to have one. Let me start. Let me start with me. Mine is broccoli. Okay. I'm going to start with that one because I like broccoli. Broccoli. How about cabbage? Is cabbage one? I like cabbage. Cabbage. How about, what's another good vegetable? Bell pepper. I'll do bell pepper. Bell pepper. How about, what's the other one? Onion? Is onion a good one? A tomato a good one. Cauliflower. Cauliflower. Zucchini. Zucchini. I don't know how to write zucchini. I'm just going to leave it at that. Those are some basic ass vegetables. Yeah. We'll just keep it some basic ass vegetables. Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, so because and those are the ones I'm using. I got some zucchini, some bell pepper, some cauliflower. I didn't use broccoli, but we're good. Anyways, as we continue, and if I get an answer on my poll, please just a little quick click on that poll, and then I'll move on. 3, 2, no one? All right, let's keep going. Anyway, so this is chicken stock. Let me get rid of this poll because no one can buy my poll. Anyways, chicken stock. Boom! Full of onion, garlic, celery, all that water. This is gonna be our soup. Oh. What's my time? 24 minutes. I'm doing good. Let me go get my lid. I can't believe I didn't. Oh, there's my lid over there. Okay. Okay, there you go. We're here another time. Every single time I do another step, I add a little bit more salt. Why not? There you go. Let's close this up. And we go and we pull. Pose. No. Veggie soup. Oh, I need to get started on my grilled cheese sandwiches. Very easy. What's up, Rosalinda? Very easy to get started on my grilled cheese sandwich. Only bread and cheese, that's all we need. And a good classic grilled cheese sandwich is gonna go with some American cheese, American yellow cheese. Look at this view, look at that good, let's go, high temperature. We want a really smooth sauce, a very smooth sauce. It's like I'm making a salsa, but it's not vegetable soup. All right. Ooh, that looks disgusting. I promise you, it's gonna be good. Let's give it a taste test. Actually, not that bad. Not that bad. We're gonna, okay, I know it looks like baby poop, but remember, when eating, we need to eat with our eyes first. And if we're gonna give this to someone that they don't like vegetables, we can't give them that. They're gonna be like, yucky. So for some reason, we as humans, we like red stuff. Is it because it reminds us of blood? I don't know. I'm just pulling this information out of my ass. But whenever food is red, it looks more appetizing. And that's, even though it is information I'm pulling out of my ass, I think there's some truth to that. Okay. We got it. So the whole purpose of this dinner was going to be a tomato soup. And I know, right? It was going to be a tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwich. Very simple. But I said, this isn't enough. We need more veggies in our life. But anyways, let's go with our tomato soup. There you go. And I mean, very simple, just tomato soup. Then you add a little bit of water. You can't waste that. You can't waste that. Let me see. You can't waste that water. That's good. That's good water. That's good flavor right there. There you go. Our griddle needs to be nice and warm because we are going to do some grilled cheese sandwiches right now. Okay. There you go. What's your favorite type of sandwich? Jesus Christ loves you all. Repent! Repent! The power of Christ repents you. Anyways, we have our soupy. Look at that. Just tomato soup. We're gonna add more butter. Butter is just what makes everything go round in this world. This might be too much butter, but that's what we're gonna use. There you go. See that? That's the beauty. That's what we want. That's the thing that people are gonna go like, what you add to this? It's so good. And then you're not gonna tell them that you just added a bunch of butter. That's why you're cooking so good, because you just loaded with butter and sugar. But guess what? We're eating healthy. It's a bunch of vegetables. I'm not coming here to get sugar. I'm here to get basil. Because it is a soup, I want some basil. No, not basil. Bay leaf. Bay leaf. Bay leaf. This isn't an Italian soup. Bay leaf. So I added a jalapeno and just one bay leaf. Look at that. Just this beautiful aromatic dry bay leaf. Put it in low heat. Put it in very low heat. Stir, stir, stir. With one jalapeno in there, lots of butter. And I think I'm gonna add some tomato paste because I want it to be very tomatoey. I want people to think that they're eating a tomato soup, because tomato soup sounds more appealing than like a roasted veggie soup. It's like yucky vegetables. So we're gonna make it very red, very tomatoey. We're hiding, basically hiding the flavor of all of our other vegetables by just increasing our tomato flavor, so that if you're feeding this to your kid, to a younger audience, to a picky audience, they're gonna go like, ketchup soup, so good. You know, the most basic thing. You know what? Ketchup soup. Let me see. You open this tomato, basically tomato flavor concentrated right there. Just go in there. More tomato flavor. I just had a whole micro can right there. There's so much tomato. You don't even know how much tomato I just added. It's been dehydrated, and oh my god, it's gonna start to smoke in here. See, that's what happens when you don't pay attention on your griddle. Let me see. Oh, we're gonna get the alarm. Oh, the alarm's gonna sound off right now. See if I can still save it. Back to our soup. Medium heat on the soup. Make sure we melt that butter. Make sure that tomato paste just renders down real good. All that bay leaf, all that jalapeno in there. Oh, baby, this is gonna be good. Medium heat, doing good. Just keep mixing, You're doing good. Give it a taste. Oh, that tastes like ketchup. All you need to do is add a bunch of sugar and you've made a ketchup soup. But anyways, that's what I wanted. I wanted very, very strong tomato flavor, because here comes the main course. This is actually the soup I made. We're gonna go a very high heat. Very high heat because we have a volume of liquid. There you go. That's looking delicious. And you add just a little bit more water. Not that much. Just a little bit more water, just to clean this up. Look at that. Medium heat. That was way too high. It's looking gross. It's gonna look better. I promise you. DJ 3 Revo, thank you for sticking by. It's been a pleasure just being here with you. And remember, Jesus Christ loves you all, okay? So repent. All right, let's get back to this. Keep doing this. Everything should be red and delicious. What's my time? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good on time. What's up, One Marvel, Luz Jesus? You love Jesus too? Whoa. Everyone loves Jesus nowadays. Wow. What is that you just dumped in there? Yes, so earlier I roasted vegetables. I roasted zucchini, bell pepper, tomatoes, and cauliflower, right? It's a roasted vegetable soup. And so, because it's not that appealing as you notice, you're like, what the hell did you just dump? I added a bunch of tomato paste just to make it red, to make it a little bit more appealing. But basically, this is a vegetable soup. And the way you eat this is with a delicious grilled cheese sandwich. Yeah, it's a grilled cheese sandwich. So this is a vegetarian food. I'm not a vegetarian, but lately I've been doing a lot of vegetarian meals. I don't know, maybe I'm sick or something. Anyway, just keep stirring, blend it all, make it all into one. Keep it low temperature. Let me turn this off. There you go. Let me turn that light on. There you go. I'm gonna keep it in low temperature as the flavors come together. Yes, it doesn't look appealing. I know. But I promise you, it'll taste delicious. I kind of know what I'm doing. Okay, there you go. That's it. Yeah, are you gonna call this baby food? Yeah, it's kind of like baby food. Hey, baby foods eat very well, so start eating like the babies, you know? Last time I checked, we're giving the good stuff to the babies. And we're eating all that poison. Man, I love to eat all that poison. A lot of McDonald's. Oh, I just had the Big Arc burger. Man, I don't know when was the last time I had McDonald's, but that Big Arc burger really, really messed me up. It was horrible. Anyways, at this point, I'm tasting it. Let me give you an update on the flavor. It's not that good. It just tastes like mush. Nobody likes mush. We need to make this better. Salt. I need salt. Everyone likes salt. Oh, this is a lot of vegetable soup. Oh, this is vegetable soup for a month. I'm gonna be eating this all month. Let me see. But here's the thing about soups. They're not good in the first 30 minutes. You have to let them simmer. Let them sit. Let all the flavors come together. Trust the process. Your soup is gonna taste a lot better an hour or two later. Even better the next day. You ever notice that? You make some leftover soup, then you reheat it the next day. Tastes a lot better. It's because those flavors, they got married in that refrigerator. So, anyways, as we let our soup just sit there, get ready. It tastes good. It's just not appealing. I'm just gonna have to, I don't know, maybe add some sour cream. Now that's how I'm gonna serve it. We're gonna let that sit in very low heat. Let's start our grilled cheese. It looks like I'm gonna put some sour cream in my bowl. I'm full of freaking food. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm getting excited. So as my presentation, and it's gonna make it even taste better, I'm gonna add my bowl of soup with a swirl of sour cream. That's the thing it's missing. It's missing some creaminess. It's too lean. It's too healthy. I did add like 3 tablespoons of butter, but for that amount of vegetables, it's not enough butter. But it defeats the whole purpose of trying to eat healthy, right? My YouTube's not about eating healthy. That just happened to be what I'm eating today. My YouTube is it's about cooking what I have in the house. What new recipe can I come up with? Anyway, let's get started with my grilled cheese sandwich. This should be the last thing. I should be able to do these like within 2 minutes. While I let my my soup get warm back there. Got my bread. I got a question for you guys. Do you guys freeze your bread? Because I just did. I froze my bread for 2 weeks, for 1 week in the refrigerator, and it did very well. Do you freeze? Do you freeze your bread for storage? For storage. There you go. And if you do, let me know. Do you freeze your bread for storage? Because here's the thing. I was at the grocery store and they had Dave's famous like healthy high protein bread, and it was in the frozen aisle. And I was like, why? Why is this in the frozen aisle? And so I just did the same thing. I just started freezing my own. Let me see. This grilled cheese sandwich should be done very quickly. We're in medium heat. Put a little bit of pan. Throw in our breads. We're making 2 sandwiches. And if you don't know how to cook a grilled cheese sandwich, today's your perfect day because you're going to learn how to do the perfect grilled cheese sandwich. And here's the thing, maybe you've been doing your grilled cheese sandwich and you like the way you make your grilled cheese sandwich, but today you're going to find out that maybe there's other ways to make the same grilled cheese sandwich you have at home. All right? So this is what I do. I throw in my bread. I let them heat up a little bit on one side. I go, cheese. And then I go, come on, give me another cheese. Give me another cheese. There you go. Cheese. Cheese me up. There you go. And then we do that. There you go. Let's cheese this one up too. Double cheese, because I like my cheesy grilled cheese sandwich. Very, very good. Oh, baby. Get rid of our trash. Clean as we go, because we are professionals, and professionals clean as they go, right? We don't let anyone clean after us. We clean for ourselves, right? Anyways, we come back here. Let's check our bread. We do boom. There you go. Oh, I didn't even eat that. There you go. Boom. There you go. Oh, that's just delicious. That's just delicious. Look at that. Look at that. You guys hear that? Oh, that's what you want. That is what you want. They're not ready though, but they're almost ready. My soup, I think it's ready. I'm going to start plating my soup just for plating purposes because we're almost done with this stream. Can you believe time flies when you're having delicious food? No one cares about my poll. All right, I'm gonna put my poll down because I know you guys don't care. All right, let's do this. Get my bowl, a little bowl, get a little soup. Oh, that's delicious. That's just delicious. Go 1 and 2, and how about 3? That's looking good, right? Is that looking good? That's kind of looking good. But, get this out of the way. But, sour cream, as I promised. Bye, Jax. I'm glad you stayed for the amount of time you stayed, but we're about to finish this stream anyways. Thank you for your support, Jax. You are the best. In case no one knows, Jax was my 700th subscriber. Big applause for Jax. Thank you, Jax. Thank you, Jax. Anyways, this is how I'm going to present it. You go here. Ignore this stain. Let's go this way. There you go. And then we do a swirl. Do a little swirl. Oh. All right, not the best swirl, but this is basically the missing ingredient our soup was missing. It's veggie rich. Let's check on our grilled cheese. Look at that color. Look at that color. There you go. Is that looking good? Is that looking good? That's looking delicious. Look at this. This is what we care about. This is what we care about. Oh, that's good. I think we're ready with our cheese, grilled cheese. Let's get them out. Let's turn off our soup. Looks like dinner is served, huh? Let me just present you this beautiful dinner. We go like this. We go like this. We cut it in half this way. Are you watching? All right, this way. Oh, look at that beauty. See that? See that? This will justify. It's all cheese. It's not mustard. I promise you. This will justify you serving a vegetable soup to your family. You're like, if people are like, oh, vegetable soup, you're like, but I make grilled cheese. And then you dump it in here, the vegetable soup, full of sour cream in there. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Big, pretty good for me. I'm actually proud of myself. This is how you eat it. You get your vegetables in. You get your delicious cheese sandwich. Go in for a little spoon, little sour cream in there, little vegetables. just burned my throat. But anyways, it's delicious. I promise you. Give it a shot. If you have some veggies in your refrigerator, go ahead. Go ahead. Grill them up. Blend them up. Put in a little tomato soup in there. As you notice, it's very simple. Anyone can do it. Even I can do it. What did I learn? I learned that it was very easy. And what could I have done better? Maybe add more butter. Maybe I would have added more butter. And something else, I would have maybe blended this soup a little bit more so it's not chunky. This, like you can see, it's a little bit chunky. I don't want it to look chunky. I want it to be a little bit more smooth. The grilled cheese was perfect. How can you mess up a grilled cheese? But yeah, maybe smooth the tomato sauce a little bit more. Maybe don't add so many vegetables. I added way too many vegetables. Maybe half of the amount of vegetables I added. That's something I would do next time. Don't add that many vegetables. Hopefully, I wanna give it a try and do it with fresh vegetables instead of frozen vegetables. But frozen vegetable wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Anyway, thank you for watching my stream. I enjoyed every single second of it. And if you haven't seen my other cooking streams, check them out. Let me know what I did wrong, what I did right, what I could do better. And if you're not checking out my streams late at night, playing some video games, late nights, sleepless late nights with Amen UFO. Today we're playing Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. If you're into Poppy Playtime, it's a scary game. It's a scary game. Anyways, take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening and have a beautiful, delicious dinner. Make sure you share some food with your neighbor and with your friends. Don't eat it all by yourself. All right? Maybe go for a walk, drink some water, you know, the typical stuff. All right, take care. Bye. Love you. And remember